top floor, you know. Yeah.
All right, feels good.
Just running through that or what?
I'm gonna be able to play the beat on there, and it won't go through the mic. It'll go through the computer, so it'll like be the good quality when we show everybody else.
The beat?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like when we talk about the all-in beat.
Oh, okay, sick.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
lit.
There's your spoiler alert. You know why we're here.
That's lit. I was like, what's
You may get us give up the beans, man.
What the fuck is going on?
Welcome.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody? Man, dope to see you guys. These are my boys right here, and I'm pretty stoked to have you guys in here right now. So, yeah, I'm not gonna introduce them fuckers. I'm gonna introduce myself. What's good, world? It's your boy Pryce Ellis.
Yo, what's good, man? It's Mike Izreal.
It's your boy, man, it's the Illest, you know what I'm saying? Coming in hot.
This is
Hot.
Stack Money right here, you know.
You know what I'm saying? So, basically, guys, we were chilling. You know, this is the little lab. We were getting some writing in, some plotting in, and we came across this beat that some of you guys might find familiar, and we just kind of thought there was a couple dope stories around it. So, you know, why not share it? I'm gonna hit this real quick on the MPC so you guys can hear it. See if we're gonna hear it anymore. This is gonna be dope. So
Hella rigid,
yeah.
It's gonna sound fucking 3D.
Bringing that back. Nostalgia, definitely.
So, yeah, that beat, I heard it. I actually had, I went to Rasputin's when that was still around. And I went and bought a couple CDs that day. I bought a Janet Jackson CD. I bought a Barry White CD. And I think it was, I can't remember the third, Dido? Some kind of, Dido techno. Yeah. So I bought those 3 albums. And they sat for a little bit, but for a minute, I was like heavy in the sampling game already, but it was all coming from YouTube. I hadn't even like started touching vinyls yet, but I knew that like higher quality would be getting it from the actual CDs. And so I had the Barry White one chilling. And
Is that what it came from?
yeah, all in comes from Barry White.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking
Right?
lit.
Right?
Crazy.
I didn't know that.
I can't really think of the name of the actual song, which
That's what
kind
I
of
wanna know.
sucks.
I want to hear the actual song.
Yeah, maybe I'll play it in here for you guys. Yeah, maybe I'll play it. It's in my other computer, but so yeah, dude. When I found that, I already knew. Like I could hear the horns. It sounded like real, like triumphant.
Right.
And so I'm chilling. We had a studio downtown Stockton, 38 North Sutter. We called it the Motel. Man, we did a lot of great things there for sure. And so I'm chilling. I think Maze is in the studio that day.
Yeah, I was there. I was watching them put the beat together, you know what I'm saying?
Speak up.
From the,
Matter of fact, I was in there too, yeah.
You were in there when I was making it?
Yeah, that's when I called it.
so we were, it's like a little blurry, but I remember though, like, I think, did you come in there later?
I know I showed up, and you were just starting it.
Yeah, make sure you guys speak up.
Yeah, I know when I showed up, you guys had just started it, and I was sitting down.
We were already rolling though?
Nah, not really. Like you were literally just starting when I showed up. Like this brand new beat.
So
you know?
why? Because remember you said like we wrote our shit up there, right? We wrote our shit.
Right. So
then why didn't you write with us?
You left.
You were like, I'm getting on that. I don't know. If
No,
you left or
I
you
just
started
called
late.
my spot, and I called my spot to get the pressure off of having to right away. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Well,
I called my spot.
dibs.
I'm gonna call dibs on this. I'm not gonna write right now though, but I'm gonna get back to you. I wanted to take it home. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? It worked out differently though.
So you called dibs and just bounced?
I wouldn't say I bounced. I waited till you guys finished yours, and I wanted to hear what you guys had to say each. You know what I mean? So I could bounce off of that for sure.
Did we recorded it that
Yeah,
day?
you guys both recorded you guys'.
And you seen all that?
Yeah, I seen all that.
I think I remember. You're starting to clear it up. So me and Maze recorded our verses. Oh man, yeah. It's like as soon as I made that beat, I already knew. Like, there's only a few times that I let it slide. Like, you know, when somebody's behind me. In that case, I knew Maze jumped on it quick, and I knew he's writing for it. And usually Maze will come up with a hook, and I'll just know it. I'll just be like, he's on this song, or he wrote this hook. Like Maze is gonna like 9 times out of 10 get writer's credit if I'm sitting there just making the beat. Probably usually 9 times out of 10 it's for the hook. Like I'm not jumping on hooks like Maze is, and he usually does, and that's kind of like how he's gonna get on the song. Like that's his like, yo, I'm in. Like I know when Maze is gonna write a hook for a song, like it's because he's gonna get on it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if Maze catches the wind when I'm making the beat, he's like, yo, I'm in. It's coming with a hook first. 9 times out of 10.
Right. Yeah, that's always my key is to get the hook before I even start writing. But we ended up, I think we wrote that one before we even had a hook.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely did.
That's like different for me.
That
happens sometimes. You know what I mean? But it's like
that song comes unique for me because I actually. On that album, on Heavy Mellow, I wrote every hook except for the one that you did, on Triumph, and that album, I really was like so hands on that I wrote like all the other hooks. Like I said, Maze just happened to be there and snagged that hook from me,
right?
Which came out dope, came out really clutch on another song, Triumph. But this one, I had wrote it, and. I had the intent of getting another singer on it, you know? Like, I knew that my vocals weren't where it was going to be, but I knew what I was saying was dope. I could hear just, if you want to go, let's go. If you want to stay, I can't stay. I've been going so hard lately. Anyways, so then my guy Arrow, which...
Did you have the hook already recorded on there? Like, your demo hook? Was we hearing that? Or
no, I don't think you guys heard the demo hook.
No, I never did hear the hook. I didn't hear the hook until I came to lay my verse down.
Really?
Yeah.
So then, I'm really not sure when I heard the hook. Well, because I thought you said we were in the studio. He laid the hook down that day. And then somebody redid it, right? Or what happened?
No,
You remember? Like
I did it after you guys maybe
after.
left.
So when we recorded just our verses, there was never no hook.
Nope.
Never no hook.
Never no hook.
And again, like my style, I'm never caring about a hook. You know me. I'll drop an album with no hooks. Like I just want verses.
Well, I know you always figure it out too. That's why I knew it was cool. Just right. So I'm like, it's gonna get figured out.
That one was figured out. So I sent it to Arrow. Arrow at the time is in Sac. I had already not lived in Sac for probably like 2 years.
You had moved out of Sac?
Moved out of Sac already.
Okay.
I'm living in Stockton already again, and you know, I just knew Arrow would be like perfect. And the reason why I always like gave mad props to Arrow is because like his skill is so blue collar to me. Like I love his singing because it's like realistic. Like you know. Just naturally like rough kind of like his tone on the song is still kind of like what I was trying to do, like if you want to go
kind of rugged a little
like
bit,
just like I like blue collar. It's like yeah. So when I sent it to Arrow, he's like, yo, it's a go. And he doesn't record it in Sac, and at the time he's like, yo, I'm really trying to get out there and rock with you guys. We had the studio downtown, so you know we were throwing invites to everybody trying to get them into our studio, like, bro, come through, let's make hits. And we were doing that. So one day Arrow comes up, and he comes through. So were you guys there when he recorded the hook?
No.
Okay, so nobody even seen him record the hook.
No.
So dope.
But Ash told me about all that the whole day.
So
he told me about the whole day.
So you guys didn't see Ashton sing on it either?
No.
Okay, dope. So
I don't, bro. Honestly, I don't recall.
I don't even
hit some weed. You might remember. So
I don't even think he said that Maze was not even there for sure.
I don't think so. So if I can remember correctly, Arrow and Ashton Martin come through, and you know what's crazy? So they jump on. So after Arrow knocks that out, super dope. Ashton, he's just like humming it. He has this hook, kind of like he accents the hook in this song. Like it's not like he has a separate hook, but he kind of does. You know what I'm saying? He's like ad-libbing it, but it's not a direct ad-lib to what Arrow's saying. He does his own thing, which was just crazy clutch. The same day he records that, he records Hold Me Down.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
See, I always thought, how far were those two apart?
That was the same day.
That's fucking crazy.
So the Hold Me Down record is on his 7 album. Me and Arrow had produced that beat years ago. A long story about that beat. It's David Axelrod. Dr. Dre uses the same sample. The reason why Ashton had to re-record that song is because we made it in Sacramento. I go work in Alaska. Okay, and I come back a couple months later from Alaska, and dude, as soon as I plug in my computer, it crashes and I lose everything. Like the moment I get back, you know what I'm saying? I'm running in my closet, thinking I'm just gonna jump right back into some music. That would actually make me go record at Amina Records in Sac because I didn't have a studio. My studio had crashed, so I would go record at Amina. I think you became familiar with that a little bit.
Yeah.
Rocking in Sac lately.
Right.
Shouts to Amina, J Intel, like that was dope. But that's why I had to go record because my computer had crashed and I lost like super dope files. Hold Me Down was one of them. So the day we record the hook for All In, Ashton's like, what's up with that joint? And I have to tell him, like, bro, don't have it. He remembered the hook years later and recorded that Hold Me Down.
That's, man, that's fascinating.
What the hook was?
He remember what it was.
For All In?
No, for Hold Me Down.
Okay. I was like, bro, what?
Yeah. No,
we're digging up some more that I didn't even know. How does that work, bro?
Hold Me Down was recorded years before. But, yeah.
Yeah, Ash told me that when we talked about it, he had actually told me that he showed up with Arrow to knock it out with your. I think you showed up out there, one of the two, and then pretty much he was listening in a little bit and kind of like he said he had something in the back of his head and he was like, hey, Pryce, let me go in there and do this real quick. That's what he said. He told you, and you were like, go ahead, you know what I mean. You know,
got it.
You ain't gonna do nothing but bless it anyways. You know, even more than what it's at and
godlike.
Right.
And that's shouts to Ashton because every time I've ever gotten on a song with him, that's how it happens. Like I don't have no questions. Like he's so talented that whatever he says in there is like I'm just rocking with it. So yeah, that's the All In record right there. Like,
yeah, shouts out to Ashton and Arrow, man. They definitely made that hook come alive for sure.
Yeah, so by the end of it, bro, like it all came together like perfect because, like I said, we didn't even hear the hook, none of that. So it all just came together like perfect. You know what I mean? Like,
and I don't even know how I got it to where like. I want to know how I got it to where I showed up and just got on the first verse originally, because
I knew he was gonna bring this up.
Because at some point, like I'm thinking to myself, like, how did I get first if I wrote it last? You know what I mean? For sure, because I know it took me 2 weeks to write that verse. You know what I mean? Like I sat on it and made sure that
So it was crazy because I don't even remember that you were on there first, which is crazy, and. When did you find out you weren't on there first?
Well, since you want to go there, no, you actually told me the day of the video.
Sounds about right.
Like right before we was about to get on the boat and head over to the actual scene. So they're like, yeah, man. I switched our verses too. I know you were first, but. I switched.
You're not first no more.
Yeah, because actually this is gonna be on my album. Oh, that's why. Remember, originally you were supposed to give me this song for.
No, I don't remember that.
I think so.
Man,
I've given up some dope records, man, for sure.
I think you said you were like, I don't know if I want to keep it, and then.
You know what? Because at the beginning, like when I was working on Heavy Mellow, I was like really mentally like.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I was really mentally like, I'm gonna have my first solo album that I produced. And it actually turned out to be one of the biggest compilations for me.
So wait. Heavy Mellow? You said solo albums.
Yeah, that was my first solo self-produced
what
album.
About
No.
Swing? I know it was your solo album, but didn't you produced that, right?
Yeah.
That was before everything.
So
right?
me and Maze have an album called West Wing out. And that one's super dope, dude. That has a lot of classics on there, like for sure. You guys gotta listen to that album.
I literally forgot about it, bro, and I thought about it the other day and was like, damn, I forgot this fool produced all that.
Yeah,
and like how we work. It came up when we were talking about how we work on this new shit, you know what I mean? And I was like, we can just send it back and forth, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking like, we've already did that. Literally, I was in the studio with none of West Wing. You know what I mean?
Me and Arrow produced every one of those beats. We were sampling things like Kenny G, the Bee Gees.
Right.
Yeah. So that's that's like a great precursor to Heavy Mellow. You're actually right. Like,
yeah, so when we were talking about it, that bring all that up for me, bro. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was living in Sac.
I know we could do it.
I was living in Sac. Where were you living? Modesto?
Yeah. I believe so.
Dude, that's a stretch.
I was in Modesto.
He's in Modesto. I'm in Sac, dude. And yeah, I don't. This is a short album. Was it 7 songs?
But it was all back and forth though. It was
all back and forth.
Real consistent.
I lost that one in Alaska too when I came back. That was partially crashed because one of my favorite songs on there is called "Searching." Arrows on the Hook. Man, that's one of my favorite songs ever. And
what did you do? Remake the beat?
Yeah, no. When we you were already recorded on there, and Arrow was already recorded on there. And when I come back to record from Alaska, the file is gone, so I can't upload it back into Pro Tools. I had to record over the song. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
like add your version.
Yeah, it couldn't be mixed past that point. So if you listen to like West Wing, like most of that album, it's like that. Searching for sure, because I know that was like my favorite. But yeah, so precursor to Heavy Mellow was an album that me and Arrow like co-produced. So when it came to, but that was like a duo album, me and you. So when it came to Heavy Mellow, I really wanted like a solo album. That's probably why I was able to give up, like Hold Me Down, because I wasn't on there. I mean, I wasn't solo, and I didn't have a chance at being
you didn't want to be on there.
No, true, but true, but it wasn't like it was gonna be my song. Like the other people were involved.
You just knew Mike was on it no matter what, and I didn't know that before I had bought it.
Mike was already entitled to that.
Right,
you guys
exactly.
Hear that song.
And you told me that when I bought it, you're like, Mike is on there.
Yeah. So this guy buys the beat from me with luggage. But yeah, I wanted Heavy Mellow like originally.
I needed Mike anyways.
Yeah, no, that was dope. That was dope.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted Heavy Mellow to really be like a solo, like debut. I wanted to be stingy. First time I ever produced that many beats like for myself. You know what I'm saying? So when you say like I would have gave you all in at the time, I truly believe it because that's how I was at that moment. Like if I couldn't have a solo joint, I just wasn't caring. But it worked out because it ended up being like one of the dopest compilations I think ever came out of Stockton because the artistry on there, dude. Like right. Maze is on there twice. Maze is the only person on there twice, dude, which is crazy. But
it's All In and
Triumph.
Yeah.
Staying Clean.
Staying Clean.
I'm like sitting here like, what is Triumph? I remember Staying Clean, but
that's what it was called prior to. Or is it on there on both? Is it up on both right now? Does it say both?
Well, because remember the burner situation? Remember we tried to shop that album to Burner? Yeah. We tried to shop this record to Burner. And it was named Triumph. But when it came back and it didn't clear on the Burner side, we renamed it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So again, like at the time, I'm just giving away shit that I think is going to go somewhere. So when Mace hits me, it's like, yo, I got this line that Burner and his camp, they might be interested in this record, this beat. Maze is like, yo, will you, can I just have it? Will you get off? And I'm like, hell, run it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go. Man, please land me a placement with Burner. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. When it didn't work out, it came back. And
sadly.
It's all right.
It would have been tight. It would
have been tight. But when it came back, we kind of just rechanged the name. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, Maze is on there twice.
Still a dope-ass song, though, bro.
Dope-ass song.
It's a vibe for sure.
Yeah, Polo's on that one. Maze. But yeah, so it ended up turning out to be a straight like compilation album with like some of the dopest artists I think in Stockton at the time. There's a lot of artists that I wish I would have got on there, but it just didn't happen. Like but for the people that are on there, like Max, FS Max is on there. Steve Spiffler, Becca's on a hook. One of my favorite artists, Rich Cooks, Space Rock. He's on there doing the vocoder with the guitar on there. You know what I'm saying? Miggs. You guys, Mike Pease, man, kind of.
That was supposed to be. That was your solo, right? Your solo
yeah. I
ended up getting a lot of people on there.
It just felt right. You know what I'm saying? It just felt right. My boy Darian Fields. Oh, Mooski. Like, dude, there's just so many people on there that honestly, at that time, like the hip hop scene in Stockton was so dope. I didn't even see like none of these artists necessarily at the same events.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would have never seen certain people at other people's events, but at that time I was like at every event, and it just worked out that, man, this piece of work with so many different names on it ended up. It's a timeless classic to me, for real.
You still get hit up about All In to this day. Like
All In is a super dope it's one of them songs that, yeah, it had a definite
And
effect.
Heavy Mellow definitely complimented that vibe for sure.
Yeah. Dope stories, man. I got off of this song all in, man. Like my boy Manny Proper, my boy Garrett at Eminence, they gave me dap on that joint. Like, you know, a lot of people.
Same for me too. Like, I know for the people who were in the video, like it was a memorable moment for them, who also showed up to be in the video because it was just it was like a function. You know what I mean? Like it was hella fun. So
Supernatural.
I know,
man.
you know, whoever was there will probably remember that shit for forever. You know
One of the dopest things is my boy Aunt Simi. We're in the studio like super late. Maze, you're there. We're in there. We're vibing, and this is before the album even comes out, bro. And I played all in, and it could have been a super rough draft where maybe there wasn't. No, there was a hook. It was done. It was a done song, and I think that's when I started showing people. And I remember that dude, my boy Aunt was just like, bruh. Like blown away. Like so many people at their first like
Just
hearing of this song were like,
the
bro,
reaction.
that's huge. That's huge. And I still don't think it's as big as it could be. Like, I mean, looking back in hindsight, the production,
the video.
the video, I'll jump into that. Like the video, let me double check real quick. So when it comes to like the video of All In, it was super organic. I will say that. SM Labs was and still has like a very unique like vintage feel to his videos. The video didn't come to fruition as I thought it would in my mind, but let me describe like a fiasco that started right off the jump.
Chaos.
There was supposed to be like 3 or 4 boats shipping people from Garlic Bros in Stockton to a Stockton ski beach. Only one boat showed up in the beginning. And man, my Uncle Paul saved it out and made trips. Were you on the first boat?
Yes.
Okay, so I put like the superstars on the first boat.
Yeah.
Who were you out there with? Give me another star.
I was
Ashton?
out there with Ash.
Yeah, I got left last.
And his manager Chris, and I think Reezy was out there.
Reezy. Shouts to Reezy.
Yeah, shouts to Reezy. And then I want to say, who else made it out there? Goodface and somebody else. I don't know, but
There was a lot of people, bro.
J-Mo. J-Mo was out there. My boy J-Mo was
Yep.
out there for sure.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
said the stars first.
Yeah, definitely.
Maze, I'm gonna jump into that one. So I'm trying to like shuttle boatloads of people and food and drink. You know, my uncle's just delivering people to the beach. And like even more people that I think are on camera were out there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it was a real function, man. Like it was real. So I'm sending drink and all that first, and I know that I gotta hold back and make sure everybody gets out there. There's this couple, and I see them loading up on their boat, so I go up to them and I go, "Hey, man, you know, I know, you know, we look goonish, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. This is an older couple, nice boat. They could fit like 3 or 4 extra people." I just asked them, like, "Yo, we're going to Ski Beach, man. Boat's flaked. We're trying to get all these people out. If you don't mind, would you help any of us get there?" Now, what I learned that day was a hard lesson. There's 2 ski beaches in this area. If you're familiar with the Dirty D, you might know that better than me, but I always thought there was just one ski beach, and it was right there by Garlic Bros. Apparently not, because Maze, who did you get on? Oh, Maze and the 2 fucking camera guys
Yeah,
get on their boat,
that was key.
and what happened?
And we ended up going to the wrong ski beach. It was like hella far away, bro.
Discovery Bay.
Yeah, Discovery Bay. So we didn't make it all the way, but because I was on the phone, I forgot who I was tapping in with. They're like, "Why aren't you,
It
where
was
you
me.
at?" And I'm like, "Bro, we're on the way." And
It was me, bro.
Yeah, I think it was this fool. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, after so long, we just never arrived. And it was like, we need to pull over, bro, because this ain't the right spot.
Bro,
You know
I
what
go
I'm saying?
into panic mode because I'm thinking that when I get to this beach, again, like, it's not working out the way I planned, but I get there, and dude, there's behind the scene footage of me appearing on the front of the boat, and I have a blow up doll.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
this is behind the scenes, you know. And I'm like thinking like, oh man, you know,
It's about to get started.
I'm pulling up last. My party's got to be waiting for me. It's about to turn on as soon as I get there. So I'm there, and I'm noticing like everybody looks kind of dull. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the front of this boat like, yeah, and I got this blow up doll, and I'm having a great time. And I'm thinking like, where's my camera guys? They should be getting this. My camera guys are great camera guys. We had Ricky, Scorsese, and SM Lab, Spaceman. And I'm thinking, like, these guys are, geez, they're going to be all over this footage right now.
Right.
They probably have the video shot before I even get out there.
Yeah.
These guys, you know, these are my guys, man.
Not so much.
So we get there, dude, and I'm like, where the fuck is Maze at? Like, where's my camera guys? Nobody knows anything.
Right.
Why would they?
And we're waiting around.
Yeah, drinking, getting drunk.
Trying to like find out where this guy's at for like an hour. Finally,
Man.
you tell me like, hey man, can you go over there and watch Ash and then make sure everybody's cool? You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah.
Calling. Maze is on a fucking speedboat. They can't hear us, right?
Right. Nah.
Dude. Again, my uncle saved the day, man. Like, they finally, the people are not gonna bring you guys back to us.
They weren't trying to bring us back. They were gonna leave us at Ski Beach, and we could have got picked up from there. There was like a boat gas station, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? You pull over, get snacks or whatever, fuel up, and so we got left right there. You know what I mean? Because I had no idea where we were going, bro.
Were they mad? Were they agitated or anything?
Nah, bro wasn't irritated. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, I'm not going back though. He's like, he for sure was, and it was like, you know, I understand, bro, for sure. So it was like, you know, we just posted up at that little stop, and then, you know, I forgot who put up. I remember it was put up, and then I forgot who he was with, but he came and snatched us up. You know what I mean? And it was like, I felt a sense of relief because at one time I was like, where are we at, bro? We're in the middle of nowhere, just getting took. You know what I mean? I have no clue right now, so it was just like ridiculous, bro. You know what I'm saying? By the time we finally, so it took a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with the cameraman and stuff, and they're just like we're thinking. The video's not even gonna happen no more, bro. So everything's just downhill from here, you know what I mean? But you know, we got back and it was a movie, you know what I'm saying? And I had to shoot my verse on the way back to you guys, you know what I'm saying? And
It was improvising.
Yeah, we had to improvise, you know what I mean? It was like, just let's get that footage just in case, you know, we run out of time or whatever, you know, we have the opportunity now, so let's do it. And so that's how that shot got taken. But yeah, bro, it was definitely a hectic situation for real.
Yeah, it was super draining on me, man. By the time you guys get back, I was whooped. I was stressing for everybody else. We were hosting a party, but on camera, it just looked like everybody had a great time, which they did. Everybody had a great time.
Yeah.
We just had the last ounce of great time on for sure.
For the video.
Yeah.
By the time the cameras got there, everybody was already tired. But
yeah. And that sun was beating everybody up too, man.
That's showbiz. Sure. That's the Dirty D. That's Ski Beach, man. That's dope. So, yeah, you guys got the inside of the All In record as a complete.
A little scoop right there for you.
Yeah, these are dope stories that we've always kind of tossed around, and you know,
we just want to bring it to you guys.
You know, now you know.
Yeah.
All right, man. We out. We'll catch you guys later, huh?
Yeah.